Thokozani, welcome back to my channel. It's Gogo Udirile here, back with another video. Before I get into it, please don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe as well. I have a membership page, so please, if you want more videos that are in depth about spirituality, please join us on my membership page. There should be a tag on my YouTube taking you to the membership, so please join in the membership. Sorry, my neighbor loves greeting me. So please join in. Today I want to speak about something that I get asked a lot. So I get asked, Oguti, Gogo, if I come for a cleansing to remove islwani or to remove isinyama or whatever, is it gone forever? And I want to just sort out that misconception or that confusion rather, because I think a lot of people are confused about it. So I'm going to explain, you know me and little stories. I'm going to explain it like this. So how spirituality works and how spiritual healing works is this. Sorry guys, I'm recording and my eye is sore. I think earlier I was trying to use studio lights and my eye is just yagoa because of that. So please excuse me if my eye is giving me issues, or maybe it's irritating. So this is how spirituality works, or how things happen when spiritually you're not okay. So spiritually you're not okay, you have isinyama, right? You would then feel like, you know what, I'm at my wit's end and I have prayed, I have done this, I've done that, and I feel like now I need to go and either consult or to go and cleanse. Sometimes you just know you need a cleanse. Sometimes you want to understand fully what's going on so that going forward you do things differently. People do things differently, so it depends. But in this particular example, you're gonna go for your cleansing. So you go for your cleansing, and then after your cleansing, you've removed all of those things, or you've removed what you were removing, and now you go home, you're on your own. So I'm not going to be with you weeks on end after the river cleansing. So this is now where the issue lies, or where it's on you to take responsibility. So what happens is that healing is just like, I guess, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain this, and I do this all the time when I'm consulting, and I ask myself, how am I going to explain this? So what happens is that, suppose you're sick and you have flu. You have flu, you're feeling sick, you can feel the flu coming, you know the symptoms, and you're just like, nah man, you cannot give flu. So you know, you cannot give flu. In this scenario, flu is Isichitho that we're talking about. You can feel in your bones, you know, it's that kind of flu that like gives you a headache, your body is sore and all of that. So you can tell, or no, I'm really sick. Cool. So you sort of identified what you have, but like any other flu, you never really know how severe it is until you sort of you give it a chance to really settle. That's when you start to feel that actually this flu is the worst flu I've had, or this is not as bad as the flu I had last month or whatever. So it needs to do something within you for you to be able to recognize how intense it is. The exact same thing with Isichitho. So once it does that, you either, depending on how intense it is or how chaotic it is in your life, you will either decide, okay, let me go order ingi from Gogo Udirile. By the way, I have an online store. Just want to put it out there. I will leave the link below. No, let me get Isichitho repellent from Gogo Udirile. I can feel that I'm facing Isichitho, but it's not that severe. And fine, you go and you get Isichitho repellent, you order it, or you come to the shop and you buy. Cool. That is the same as you having flu and then going to Discam or going to Clicks and self-medicating, you know, saying, listen, coming to the shop and saying, listen, I have this, I feel like I need Isichitho repellent, and then my assistant will give you the Isichitho repellent, and then you will leave and then you will use it. There are times where you may feel, Oguti, this isn't the worst flu you've had, but then it turns out that the flu becomes very severe. Like you're just like, it feels light, but as time goes, you're just like, nah man, I am not okay. And then what happens is that once you have that kind of a flu and you feel like you've self-medicated and it still isn't working, then naturally you'd be like, okay, you know what, I think it's time for me to go to the doctor. Cool. You going to the doctor would be the point where now you consult. And the doctor, you get to the doctor and then the doctor says, listen, you've got flu. I've heard all your symptoms. There's a new flu going around, whatever. It's more severe than the flu we normally have. So in as much as you used Imed Lemon and whatever, it might sort of relieve a bit of the pains you're feeling or a bit of the symptoms, but it won't get rid of the flu at all. Same thing with Isichitho. You come and I'm like, listen, you can self-medicate, you can steam and all of that, but you've gotten to a point where you need something stronger, like cleansing stronger kind of thing. So, okay, fine. The doctor writes a prescription for you. Ukoko will tell you what's going on. And then you need to get the medication. The medication, the doctor will list for you. And a lot of the time, 9 if not 10 times out of 10, the doctor will have an antibiotic for you. Gogo Udirile's antibiotic is you going to the river, right? So the antibiotic for cleansing, for Isichitho is you going to the river. So I will prescribe that antibiotic, right? And you'll need to do your cleanse, which is you taking your antibiotics. This is where now a lot of the time we get things wrong. You get prescribed an antibiotic and other medication, right? And other medication helps strengthen you, it helps fight the symptoms, and it makes the flu a little more bearable while you're taking antibiotics. Antibiotics are known to sort of like strip the good bacteria as well as the bad bacteria. So it just does a deep cleanse within your body, which is what a river cleansing does. That's a reality. Then once that happens, you can sort of, depending on your healer, if you're gonna do like a deep cleanse and then your healer is going to then out lucky as well, or if you're just gonna firstly start off by just removing everything as a whole, then once you've removed everything after some time, lucky, it depends. But you get your antibiotics. Once you get your antibiotics, you have all the other medication that you need to sort of take as well so that you can heal from the flu. What people do is that they take just the antibiotics, not understanding that the antibiotics also strip some of the good bacteria in your body. So it just hits a reset button. So if your page has a bit of dots, it clears out the whole thing. So you don't take that medication, right? Or sometimes you don't even finish you don't finish the course. When you don't finish the course, you become, what is the word for it? So you build, I think they say you build an immunity for that medication. So you start to build your body starts to recognize that medicine that you were using, and it starts to build, I don't even know the word, but it starts to get soldiers that fight it and know how to fight it, right? So what happens is that once you've done that, you are now vulnerable to catching flu again. And if you didn't finish your course and then you go out or you meet your boyfriend who has flu, sometimes you may not know he has flu because he's been coughing, he hasn't shown symptoms as yet. You go and you meet up with people that have flu, or you're in a space where the people have flu. You will catch the flu or you'll get symptoms of the flu. And then again, you find yourself having had the flu, which is Isichitho. So after you get a cleansing, it is advisable, and I feel like it's also your responsibility to put in the work by taking the medication. After taking the medication, be that person that's on probiotics, which is praying, which is palaza, self-cleansing, taking care of your body and taking care of yourself spiritually, so that you don't have to face the same problems over and over again because you didn't do the due diligence after you had your cleansing. So guys, a river cleansing, or bada, if you prefer to do it like a gasipostolon, will help you, but you also need to help yourself. And I feel like a lot of people, when they don't help themselves or when they relax, and then things happen again. Hey, ugogo sbanbani doesn't know how to work. Ugogo umkhulu banbani doesn't know anything. But in reality, you need to help ugogo sbanbani or umkhulu sbanbani help you. Just like if you want to get better from flu, you need to help the doctor help you by taking your medication and taking it according to the instructions. But we don't do that. So the next time you want to get a cleansing, or the next time you need help, spiritual help, I think go with the understanding yoguti, in as much as you're going, it's my responsibility to help you cleanse, or to help you know what your situation is. It's also your responsibility to actually do something about it. There is no doctor in the history of wherever who's going to be now calling you, reminding you, forcing you to take your medication, checking your pills. It doesn't work like that, because at the end of the day, it's your health. Just like at the end of the day, it's your spirituality that's on the line. So I think this is just like something I get asked a lot. And I understand why I get asked, because nobody wants to be scammed to say, oh, well, I'll remove Islani, and then the next thing you're still going through the most. I get it. But cleansing also comes with you taking responsibility afterwards, you putting in the work afterwards. I cannot put in the work for you, so hambile, and you're gone home and you're doing your own thing, you're in the privacy of your own space. So yeah, I felt like that's something I wanted to just put out there so people understand how things work via cleansings. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try and do like short videos because I talk a lot. So I'm gonna try to do short videos, easy to understand. Even if you're not watching me, maybe you're driving to work, you can listen to me or whatnot. So I want to start getting into the habit of doing that, so you can watch the whole video. Please don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, even if you just say Togoza Gogo, put a waving hand or a heart, just so that I know that you've checked in and you've watched the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also check out the membership that I'm offering now. What else? Hey. And then also, what else? Oh, sorry, I got distracted a bit. Yeah, like, comment, share. Please, if you have any questions or something you want to add, or something you want to find out, or a topic you want me to discuss, please do hit me up on my DMs on Instagram at gogo_udirile. If you want to pop in and consult, I will leave my code and also a link in the description box to my booking, my calendar for you to book a session with me. It's got all the prices as well. What else do I need to give you? Yeah, and also the website I will send. I like sending. I will leave it in the comment description box. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next upload.